Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So, WWDC just happened this morning. So, what's new and what new things are introduced? So, let's go over them. So, many people expected the iOS 14 and stuff to be a performance and security update more than a feature-rich update. Many people didn't expect that many features and say that the widgets on home screen are fake, but no. On Apple's website, they say that it's our biggest updates ever, only bigger. So let's see. The keynote is all online, and I just want to say that the production quality is great. Like, they don't have to go on stage and do stuff. They just film a pre-recorded video, and the transitions and stuff, they look sick. So I really encourage you to check out that keynote. I'll leave a link down below. So introduced today are iOS 14, iPadOS 14, watchOS 7, and the macOS Big Sur. So let's start with iOS. So let's see the preview here. So you can have widgets on your home screen and not stuck at the stupid today view thing anymore. And you can also have an app library, which is basically an app drawer, but that's smartly organized and done the Apple way. And also incoming call interface. Yes, finally, they don't take up the whole screen anymore. And finally, also picture-in-picture messages. You can pin your most used conversations or something. You can pin them onto the top. And the group chats, you can also set a custom badge to them. Ooh, and iMessage also have mentions. And also inline replies, so they are very nice. New emoji stickers, cycling, that can also notify you when there's stairs or something that you have to carry a bike up or something. And also a EV vehicle routing, so you just enter a vehicle name and manufacturer, and you can create a route with stops to the charging stations. There are also guides and maps to cities. Apple also has a Translate app, but I still think Google Translate is better. It currently only supports 11 languages, but it works offline though, so that's great. We also have our favorites. Yeah, you can just favorite and translate or something. There's also a dedicated conversation mode. Siri also finally doesn't take up the whole screen anymore. It's just a little dot, and if you ask Siri to do something, the thing will just pop up from the top like a notification. And if you want to ask Siri to open apps or something, it will just open right away. So you don't need to go into the full screen anymore. 20 times more fast than just 3 years ago. Great. Home app, don't care, but yeah, it got updated. Lights change color, temperature, and Safari, it has built-in translation now. So if you visit a website in Spanish or something, you can automatically translate to English or the language of your choice. World's fastest mobile browser. Okay. Car keys is pretty nice. But there's currently only one model of car that supports it, the BMW 2021, whatever it is called. But essentially, it's just that you can have a virtual key in your wallet app. You can just bring your phone close to the car, and it will unlock the car. You can put it on the wireless charging mat. You can start the car. You can also share the key to other people, and you can restrict their access, like trunk only or driving or stuff. Yeah, they're in your wallet. 5 hours even after your iPhone battery runs out. I think that's the same way as how it works with The express cards with power reserve thing. CarPlay wallpapers, nice. AirPods, spatial audio. Okay. Battery notifications, they are all pretty nice. Headphone, audio sharing. These app clips are really nice. So essentially, app clips are just part of an app that you can try out. You can scan QR code or NFC tag, and it can just launch part of the app. It's not the full app, and if you're interested in the full app, then you can download it from the App Store. And they are less than 10 megabytes, so they can launch quickly. And privacy, now Apple automatically tells you which data does the app collect in the App Store. It will be interesting to see Facebook's list. Okay, sign into Apple and stuff, and so much more. And it's still compatible with the SD1 and the iPhone 6s. Now, iPadOS, it got all the widgets and stuff, that nice features from the iOS, but it also got scribble or writing detection or whatever it's called. So you can basically use Apple Pencil to just write your text in any text field, and it will convert to text. And in the notes, if you want to draw a shape and hold on to the pencil, after you're done with it, it can draw the perfect shape for you, which is very nice. Also, this is the macOS Big Sur. So we are having macOS 10 for a long time now. So you can see here, my Mac is running 10.15 Catalina. But this is a whole new design. This is macOS 11. It brings Control Center, a redesigned Safari, and yeah, it's also a pretty big release. So you can see many of the apps got redesigned, and the dock looks very similar to the one on the iPad. The app icons also looks very similar to iOS, but there's some new shadows and stuff to it. So this is what people call the neomorphism. But personally, I hate these icons because, like the classic macOS icons, they just look better in my opinion. This just looks too iOS. And there's like more rounded corners and these kind of stuff. Some apps got better because they are just Catalyst apps from the iPad versions, but some of them got worse. Like, look at this Finder sidebar. I hate it. I hate it. Really hate it. There's Control Center for Mac and also a notification center similar to the ones on iOS, and also widgets. So I actually think that this new macOS 11 would be better with touch input instead of mouse. New Safari, your custom start page thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, by the way, the notifications also got redesigned. Shit, sorry. And the Safari, they're saying how much better it is than Google Chrome and stuff. Actually, I've installed the Big Sur on my external drive, and probably because it's a developer beta and the fact that it's running from an external mechanical drive, it's pretty slow. But it's still fast enough for me to try it out, and I didn't really like the Safari that much. I mean, it is nice, but I will be sticking with Google Chrome. Messages on Mac. Yeah, it also turned into a Catalyst app, so it's way nicer. Pin conversations. Yeah, the same features as you can see you have on iOS. Also, the redesigned map. Basically, got all the new features on the iOS. Ooh, look around, that's new. Because you don't get that on Catalina, but you do get them on iOS 13 though. Privacy information on App Store. Yeah, even more. And Apple also dropped some Macs. So MacBook Pro late 2013 and later, RIP unibody. But MacBook Air, mine's a 2014 one. So yeah, I can run it and expect the review of the Big Sur coming just in July or even earlier. But yeah, Apple dropped some Macs. iMac is on 2014 and later. But Apple also announced their transition from their Intel chips to their own chips, the ARM architecture. So Apple used to use PowerPC chips, and in 2006, Steve Jobs announced at WWDC 2006 that they're going to switch into Intel. So they did. But now Intel is kind of bad, and Apple have to wait on them to release new chips so they can refresh their Macs, and obviously Apple doesn't want that. So Apple switched to their own chips. At least Apple announced that. Apple said that the ARM architecture will have better performance while is more power efficient and stuff. Apple is sending out a development kit, which is basically a Mac Mini but with higher configuration, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 SSD, but also with an A12Z Bionic chip, which is basically the same chip as in the iPad Pro. So the developers can develop their apps for that, for the ARM and stuff. So this is a great transition. Apple said that this transition period is going to take more than 2 years. The first ARM-based Macs will begin shipping at the end of this year. And they also said there are still some Intel Macs that they are ready to ship. And I think what does that mean is Apple will switch on their MacBooks first, according to Min-Chi Kuo. He said that the 13-inch MacBook Pro and the small iMac's gonna get it first. And I think the Pros, like iMac Pro and Mac Pro, they are probably going to be the last ones to get it. Because, Apple's chips probably haven't reached that level for it yet. So, yeah, this is it. This is what happened at WWDC. Expect coverage on the Big Sur. I will not install iOS 14 until at the earliest July because I don't have a spare device. And also expect my iPhone SE review soon. So this is it. What happened at WWDC? Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.